All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What is this? Oh no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. All right. Just waiting, 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 waiting. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully the sound is good. If the sound is good, someone put something in the comments below so I know that you can hear me. All right. Let me see. Early today. Yeah, I'm early for sure. I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm early because we are going to celebrate my wife's birthday tonight at 6 o'clock, and I usually come on at 6 o'clock, and I didn't want to disturb the wife's birthday because that's a special day. Even though her birthday was in November, she's a turkey baby, and we went to Austin, Texas. But when we came back, I've been to work, a lot of stuff going on. So we are going to celebrate her birthday tonight. And I decided, hey, I told you all that I was going to do a live every week. And to keep my promise, I have to come on a little early so I can prepare for the birthday party later on tonight. So again, thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I know I'm early. My finger uh, is doing okay. Let me tell you about my finger. I should have went to the doctor either the day of or when I got back from Cookville because my finger um, it got really, really, really big. For those who haven't subscribed to the channel, I'll hit that like and subscribe button because I'm asking for your support. We're talking about right now. I smashed my finger in the door and it got, I mean, my finger got about that big. I mean, it was crazy how much blood was in there. And the doctor actually had to, I thought they were going to drill holes in my finger, but they have a new procedure which they burn holes through the fingernail. And I tell you, as soon as he put that torch to my fingernail, it seemed like my finger said, "Poof," and I mean, instant relief. But it's still swollen, and I'm pretty sure, hopefully, fingers crossed. But I'm pretty sure the nail is probably going to come off. But thank you for asking, for sure. Well, thank you for the birthday wishes for my wife. I'll definitely let her know. Angie, thank you for stopping by. I'm a little early tonight. Yeah, yeah. Hey, do like Angie said, hit that like and subscribe button. I had a finger drill once and it sucked balls. Uh, so, did you lose your fingernail, Byron? Just asking. Since you got your finger drilled, did you lose your fingernail? B, uh, B. I tell you what. Something I needed to say to you because I know you were waiting on the package, and we are going to talk about that package right now. Since I was waiting on something to come in the mail, and it was about 3 to 4 weeks late, and it finally came today. So I wanted to give you something with that package that I was going to send you, and it actually came in the mail today. And since it's already late, I'm going to show you what it is. Stay tuned. But before we get started, I am going to actually bust open the bottle that I tried to open up last live stream, but I couldn't because the cork actually messed up. But I got my my device here, and we're gonna actually try to get this cork out today because I always wanted to try this Heaven Hill grain of glass, this rye right here, because I've heard great things about this rye, and I really want to try it. Sitting at 123 proof, but when I tried to open it, you see what happened to the cork? Crazy. So we're gonna try to get that cork out right now, and let's see. Boop. Awesome. There we go. Cork out. Get this little debris off the top, and let's put it in the glass. Again, Heaven Hill grain of glass. I haven't had anything that I didn't like from Heaven Hill. Um, the bottle and bond is my favorite. Well, actually, let me back up. For the price, you cannot beat that one. But the Heaven Hill weeded, you can't go wrong with that. That is a very, very good bottle. Very good bottle. Yeah, B. My mind went to a dark place. But check this out, B. I know it's late and it's probably not going to do you too much good for 2025, but you can actually do it in 2026. Um, we actually ordered this one. My wife actually ordered it. She bought me one and then she bought you one because actually you've been taking care of the channel when I'm absent. So I appreciate you that. I appreciate that, B. But it's late. I'm telling you, it's late. So that's why I'm showing you. Now you're supposed to pop these out and turn it over. And it's going to show you a bottle that you might want to try. And I thought it was pretty cool because I was thinking the first day of December, we were going to pop these open and we were going to see what's behind them and actually try that bottle. If I had it, and if I didn't have that bottle, I was going to go out there and look for it. But today is the 12th. It came in today. And I'm sort of bummed about that because I wanted to do the 24 days, or 25 days before Christmas. And this is what came in the mail today. I'm definitely going to send this with you with the sample that I promised you, B, and it's definitely coming in the mail. So this is what I was waiting on. That's why I was sort of hesitant of sending something and then turn around and sending you something else. But this is what's coming with your sample. And hey, I appreciate you. Uh, hey, Andre, thank you for stopping by. Jay Will, thank you for stopping by. Byron, broke my toe this month, dropped a piece of steel on it, lost a toenail, but not my finger. Okay, let me ask you this, Byron, how long did it take you to, I guess, get the feeling back or your toenail coming back? How long did it take? Because this is my first time ever having something like this happen. I'm just wondering, I know toenail, fingernail different, but I'm just wondering how long did that take to come back? Oh yeah. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? For those who haven't subscribed to the channel, again, I'm here for subscribers today. I know I'm a little early, but my wife is going to celebrate her birthday tonight, and I'm excited about that because I have to work the rest of the weekend. Rock, good stuff. All right. Thank you for stopping by. But let's put it to the nose. Yeah, you got that earth tone. Man, you can tell it seemed like a honey in the back. A honey sweet earth tone. I know it has some leather oak on the back. Man, it smells good. And it does not smell like it's going to drink at 123 proof. But if you've been following my channel, you know that I have been wrong plenty of times. This is going to be my first pour of the day. So I'm excited about that because since my finger, I haven't been actually drinking because I've been popping ibuprofen and Tylenol and trying to get through my classes and work. So I tried to stop drinking as much, but I'm feeling pretty good today, and we celebrating my wife's birthday, so why not? Why not? Why not? I was able to score. Okay. So, Andrew, how much did you pay for it? Because I haven't seen one around here yet. I'm excited to find one too. And around here, I don't know how it is in your area. So everyone can actually answer this for me. Usually in December, one of my favorite liquor stores, CNC, actually have their allocation drop. And since I'm in a bourbon club, um, it depends on how much money you spend throughout the year, where you land on the list. And hopefully I'm up there that I will get a good bottle. So do your bourbon club or does your liquor store work like the ones down here in my area? Do you have to spend money to get a decent bottle or you just get on the list? How do you do your allocated bourbon and where you from? $170 after taxes out the door? That's not bad. What I hear, that is not bad. I haven't tried Blade and Bow, Barack, not yet. It's always been something that I wanted to try, but since I see it in every liquor store that I go to, I haven't really pulled the trigger on that one. I think I need to. What you think about the Blade and Bow? 1 through 10, 10 being very, very good. What do you think about the Blade and Bow? Pakistan. Oh, you're from Pakistan. Well, thank you. Tell your people over there in Pakistan to watch the channel, Looks Old Fashioned. But let's put it to the palate and let's see what it's all about. Cheers, my friends. Yeah, you still, you definitely get that earth, earthiness, earth tone to it. It's definitely sweet. Um, the finish is there. It's still with me. You can actually feel it right here. I know this is my first pour of the day, but it's still staying with me. And to be honest, it does not drink at 123 proof. Um, I'm surprised about that. I'm really shocked about that. Again, I think it's going to be a very, very good bottle. I just popped it open. Maybe it will get even better after it opened up. Yeah, yeah. It's sweeter than I thought. Also, it's way sweeter than I thought. Not a bad pour. Yeah. Mm. Hmm. Andrew, I'm drinking the Heaven Hill Grain to Glass, but this is going to be the rye. This one right here. Barack says sipping Russell's 10. You can't beat that Russell's 10, especially you can get it at a good price. All right, B. Yeah, yeah. Good deal. Good deal. So yeah, this is what I'm drinking today. 123 proof. Not a bad bottle at all. Now, the weeded Heaven Hill Grain to Glass is great. But 1 through 10, 10 being the best bottle I ever had in my life. And if you've been following my channel, you know nothing, in my opinion, gets a 10 because nothing is perfect. So this is probably going to get, hold on, one more time. It's not bad. That's not bad. I would say a 7.9. I'm not going to give it an 8, not yet, but 7.9 because it is a pretty decent bottle. It is pretty decent bottle. If I can remember, I think this bottle cost me $99. Usually around here, the weeded, the rye, and the bourbon are the same price, $99. Let me know in the comments below what you can get the Heaven Hill grain of glass at. I mean, for. Is it $99 in your area? Yeah, it is a great bottle. I mean, I'm pretty sure after it opens up too, it's probably going to be a 8.5. I'm assuming. Okay, same price, MSRP. Okay, $99. And to me, it's not bad for $99. I mean, it's not a bottle that I'm going to uh it's not gonna be a daily pour. It's probably gonna be a bottle that I bring out when I just want to have a decent pour after work, or I have some family come in for Christmas or New Year's Eve, just to start the night off. Um, this is a bottle for that. I might even make an old fashioned out of it just because it's that good. It has that earthiness, sweetness that I like in my old fashioned. So I might just make an old fashioned out of this one too. Pretty decent bottle. Pretty decent bottle. It's a Friday night pour. Yeah, you can say that Friday night pour. Yeah, for sure. That new Heaven Hill grain to glass 129. I saw that bottle when I was in Cookville. And I really want to know, is there a difference in the taste? I know it's a difference in the price, but the taste of the bottle. I know they package it up different, but is it really worth the 35 more dollars to get the special edition Heaven Hill Grainy Glass? I came across that one in Cookville, and I was going to pull the trigger on it. I was going to pull the trigger on it, but I said to myself, is it really worth it? I might need to pause a little bit, be patient, and do some research on that. Okay. Yeah, different label, different the packaging is different, but I wonder, is the juice actually worth the 35 more dollars? Uh I don't know. I do not know. I'm going to have to find somebody that has tasted that bottle, or get a sample before I pull the trigger on that. What's up? What's up from Vegas? I go to Vegas every year. I love Vegas. I've been going to Vegas for the last past probably, I've been 20 times. I go every year. I love Vegas. The only thing that the next time I go to Vegas, I'm going to go farther off the strip, because the stores that I went to, the prices were crazy. I mean, crazy. It's pretty entertaining to see how their allocated bottles are triple, quadruple the price. But I guess close to the strip, I guess those stores say to themselves, hey, if you hit big, come on over here and pay, $400 for a stag. I mean, I guess that's what they're counting on. But I would never do that. But yeah, Vegas is great, great. I'm in the chat. My brother, man, from DR. Okay, okay. Again, for those agent, cheers, mate, planning to buy. Okay, I haven't tried that yet. I haven't tried that yet. I've seen that bottle in multiple stores. I haven't pulled the trigger on that bottle because I can find it a lot of places, but I'm definitely going to actually pick one up. If you can, hey, when you do, pop it open, and then the next time you come on a live, let me know what you think about it, and let me know which bottle you actually bought, so I can buy the same one that you bought. Okay. Oh, I would do that. I would do that. Um, DM. So I'm gonna try to let me screenshot this really quickly. Oh, let's do that. I'm gonna screenshot this really quickly, and there we go. I got you. I screenshotted it, so I'm going to try to find you um, Miguel, I'm trying to find you and to see if I can actually send you a message because we go to Vegas every year in September because my birthday is in October, but my anniversary is the end of September. So I take like the end of September all the way to the end to the middle of October. I take like 3 or 4 weeks of vacation. So we hit Vegas and then we're gonna go hit Kentucky at Bourbon on the Bank. So it's going to be a great time. And I think this year we're going to spend at least 8 days in Vegas. So I'm going to definitely have time to find you. So I'm definitely going to reach out to you and I appreciate you. In Vegas, when half your customers are already drunk, it's easy to, yeah. Barbara Peanuts, cheers. For those who haven't followed Barber Peanuts, please do that. They are great. I mean, they do some tastings too, and I love watching their channel. I enjoy their channel because they are very very funny. So shout out to you all. Appreciate you stopping by. Hey Jay, do you have an Instagram or Facebook? I have an Instagram, and let me tell you, it's funny. I don't use Instagram and Facebook the way I should. Um, yeah, I need to. I'm gonna do better on that. I'm gonna do better on that because I have Instagram, I have Facebook, and I have TikTok. But this is the problem. I have another phone right next to me, and I was going to go on TikTok live, but for some reason was asking me all these questions, and I was like, oh, forget it. Uh, I need to get better in using the other platforms because I think it will get my channel out there more. So hopefully, the next live that I do, I'm going to actually get on Facebook, TikTok, and maybe Instagram Live. I'm going to have to figure that out. We gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. But right now, for those who are new to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button because I'm asking for your support. And we are drinking Heaven Hill Grain to Glass Rye, sitting at 123.2 proof. This one right here. This one right here. And I've been waiting on this for about a month and it finally came in today. Even though we ordered this in November, it came in the mail today. So we are definitely 12 days behind time. And it's a calendar. What you're supposed to do is pop them out, turn them over, and it was going to show you a bottle. And the plan was I was going to either taste that bottle or go buy the bottle and taste it online. But again, it just came in today. I'm sort of frustrated about that because I had a whole plan that I was going to do and it totally messed up the month of December. But hey, what can you do? I have one now. And hopefully the next live, we might pop 4 days in a row just to catch up, especially if I have some good time. You can use Facebook or Instagram for that. Yeah, yeah. I'm definitely going to do better. Definitely going to do better. Aubrey, what site do you use? Having dinner. What are you having? What are you having? Four Roses. OESK is my preferred old fashioned mixer. Okay. It's a little too hot to drink alone for me. It's, drinking alone. I know some people say they don't drink alone, but I drink alone a lot. Just think about it. Get some music on, turn the TV off, put some music on the background, get you a favorite bottle, make your old fashioned. Hey, have you a drink, relax, think about the day. It actually helps me write my goals down the first of the week. It gives you a sense of relaxation. So I don't mind drinking by myself. Do I prefer it? I mean, I do. Sometimes I do. I do sometimes prefer drinking by myself because it gives me a time to just reevaluate evaluate some things. It gives me some time to look forward in life. write down some goals, and just relax, So, to each his own, to each his own. Jason, good evening. Good evening. Appreciate you. There, firefighter. Oh, appreciate it. Firefighter 23 years, first responder 23 years. So, yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, have a pour and watch a little old fashioned. That's what I'm talking about. Love scotch. I used to drink scotch. I drank scotch for a very, very long time before I went to Kentucky about 2 years ago. My favorite scotch was going to be the Johnny Walker Black. I mean, I was one of right there, Johnny Walker Black, boom. Johnny Walker Black, boom. That's what I was drinking. And then I went to Kentucky. And when I went to Kentucky, it changed my whole life. It changed my whole look on bourbon. And I don't think, matter of fact, I know I haven't tasted any scotch in about 2 years. It's all bourbon, all whiskey, all whiskey. Now, one scotch that I really, really want to try is just because it's one of those bottles that people talk about. Now, is it worth the price? I don't know. But the Johnny Walker Blue Label, I want to try that one because a lot of people talk about Johnny Walker Blue, blah, 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 blah. I don't know if it's worth the price, but I definitely want to try it just because people talk about it. But let me know. Just picked up a Heaven Hill grain of glass. Read it. Yeah, Tyler, that Heaven Hill grain of glass. Read it is one of my favorite weeded bottles. It's up there. It's up in my top five weeded bottles. Okay, someone said that blue. I guess it's Johnny Walker Blue is overrated. I heard that too. I really do. I really did. Have you ever had red breast? No, I haven't. It's a lot of things I haven't tried. And let me ask you this question: since I have 33 people or 31 people on here, maybe you can ask me this question because I'm going to try to do some new things in 2026. Now, this channel is not just about allocated bottles, and I don't want it to be about allocated bottles. I want it to be about bourbon, whiskey, meeting new friends, getting my channel out there, sitting here trying different bottles. So, by saying that, would you want to see more me picking up bottles that I don't have, like the lower shelf, mid shelf, and still hunt for allocated bottles? Or on my videos, do you just like for me to show you the allocated bottles? Which one do you prefer? Me just looking for allocated bottles or me looking for the bottles I just don't have? Japanese whiskey. I don't have any Japanese whiskey. The- Okay, it's overrated. Not something that you buy for a daily. Okay, consumption. Okay, got you. Got you. Yeah, but saying blue labels overpriced. Red breast 12, 15, 18, 21, all fantastic. Okay. Have you ever had red? Okay, yeah, all fantastic. Okay, so Porky said just regular hunts. How is that old? That old Carter, the old Carter? The old Carter is fantastic. Fantastic. Matter of fact, I can actually do a pour after I drink this. That is fantastic. That's why it's right there behind me, so I can actually grab it. Let me see ones that are available. The portable, just regular hunts. Okay, how's old Carter allocated? But I do like. Okay, so I don't want to just get in that rotation where I do the same thing over and over again. But I do like to hunt for allocated bottles, but I don't want to leave out the bottles that every normal everyday drinker drinks. People don't. I'm assuming people don't drink like Weller 107 every day, or the foolproof every day, or the old Carter every day, or the John Smith, the A. Smith Bowman every day. People usually drink between the 27 $40 bottles, and I think a lot of people would like for me to review those type bottles also. I might be wrong. That is why I'm asking for your opinion. Let the bottle find you. I got you. Yeah, the old card is very good. Is very good. I go into, like today, I went into 4 stores today. I wasn't hunting per se. It's just every time I pass a store, I have to stop in just to see what they have. I didn't even have my camera with me. I just stopped by because I like to get a good relationship with the owners, and I like for my face to be in the store so they won't forget me. And I might meet some subscribers that I can actually talk to. So I go into stores and I see different bottles, and I just wanted to know your opinion. Do you think I should start grabbing bottles that um, are not allocated, and talk about those also? I say things you don't have or want. The allocation is nice, but it's stuff you can't find easy. Yeah, yeah, I'm with you. Daily Sipper Wild Turkey Rare Breed. There you go. There you go. That Wild Turkey Rare Breed is a very good bottle. Now the 101 is one of those intro bottles. The 101 is a bottle that, if you don't know if you even like the taste of bourbon whiskey, 101, get a sample of it, put it on ice if you want to, just to get a taste of the bourbon whiskey, just to see if you like it. But the rare breed is one of those step up. If you can get that Wild Turkey Rare Breed for a great price, that's a bottle that I would always have on my shelf because it's that good. I don't buy online. I have never bought a bottle online. And the reason I haven't bought a bottle online is because it takes the hunt out of it. It doesn't give me content. So I really like to hunt so I can make content, and then I can show you actually where I found the bottle at and how much I paid for the bottle. If I do it online, it takes the fun out of it. Not saying I would never buy a bottle online. It's just I haven't yet. Yeah, grab the bottles that I'm interested in. See, the thing about that is I'm interested in pretty much every bottle out there. So uh, let me see what you say. I gotta. Okay, you got away from allocated things. Secondary, yeah, secondary prices are crazy. Is there a website that's better than the other? I don't know because I don't really shop for bottles online. Can't hunt it in Alabama. I heard Alabama was crazy. 8 year wild turkey. That's a very good bottle. Very good bottle. And someone asked, is there a website online that you can shop at? So if anybody knows a great website that you can actually buy bottles from, put it in the comments below so somebody can screenshot that, because that question has been asked. Shipping is too expensive. I know. I sent a bottle to a subscriber, and it cost me $42. And I said never again, because the shipping costs more than the bottle. Yeah, instead of getting 330 bottles, I would get one solid 100 bottle and ship it once in 3 days. Yeah, see, Agent Cooper, I would definitely agree with you. That is something that I do agree with. But the problem I'm having is I like to make content. I like to go out and hunt for bottles. And for me to feed the beast, I guess, YouTube, and so they can keep pushing my videos out, I have to put content out. That means I have to go to stores, I have to spend money, I have to buy bourbon. So I need to sort of think about a plan before I go into the store instead of spending, $150 every time I go to the store. I need to break that up a little bit. But I got what you're saying. I do. Keg and bottle. I don't know what that is, Aubrey. Yes, smoke wagon. I do have a bottle of smoke wagon, and the smoke wagons that I have tried are not bad. You have a hard time finding good bourbons in Auburn, Tuskegee? Oh, never been there. Have make content when I send you these unicorns. I will, sir. I will. E.H. Taylor, but it's never. So, um, Sharon, you say the E.H. Taylor small batch or any E.H. Taylor? You can't find any E.H. Taylor where you're from? If you can't find any E.H. Taylor, let me know where you're from because around here you can find E.H. Taylor is what we call floor whiskey now, especially the small batch. You can find E.H. Taylor small batch sitting on the floor in cases. So where are you from? I haven't Barack. I haven't. I heard a keg and bottle in Indiana. I need to find that. I need to find that. Okay, appreciate it. Appreciate it, agent. I'm from Tuskegee. I never had the pleasure to try the 777. I heard about it. Um, haven't heard of 777. So that's why I love coming to YouTube because I learn a lot. I'll learn a lot. I'm gonna screen that. I'm gonna screenshot that because I don't know anything about the 777s, and I'm gonna have to look that up. So let's do this again because I love doing this because I do have different people on at different times. So down in the comments below, if you don't mind, I know where a lot of you are from, but if you are new here, drop in the comments below what state you are actually looking at this channel from. What state are you in? Travel to Montgomery, Alabama, no luck. I do. I do still have a grain of glass because I'm trying to take it a little slow B because I do have a birthday party I got to go to. I do. Okay, we got a Florida, Jackson, Tennessee. Hey, Jackson, Tennessee. Hayden, I appreciate you, buddy. You got to be very close to me because I'm in Jackson too. So appreciate you. New Jersey, happy birthday. I would definitely tell the wife happy birthday. Texas. Okay, 777 is the Smoke Wagon's latest small batch. There are 3 batches and they just released. Okay, good deal. Okay, good deal. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. Southern California. Good. See, I love asking that question because sometimes as a YouTuber, especially when you're trying to get yourself out there, you really don't know how far your channel actually goes. And someone says they were from Pakistan. Um, I don't know. Hopefully so, but I don't know. Kansas City, just for a while, but first live, good. Okay, Michigan, appreciate you, appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Birmingham, UK. Okay, when you were in Austin, Texas, you were 20 minutes. Porky, I'm definitely coming back to Austin. A, is some bottles there that I should have bought, and B, I have to retrieve the bottles that I did buy. They are still in Austin. Um, I didn't have a plan when I went to Austin. I just went there for Thanksgiving and didn't have a plan, and that backfired on me because everything I bought is still in Austin, Texas. Everything. Hmm. Sounds good. Road trip. Yeah, road trip. But the thing about the road trip is, it's going to take me a very long time to get there. I can take a plane Southwest, an hour and 30 minutes. I'm there. What I probably going to have to do, which I will do, because it's going to be probably the easiest way. I'm not looking for really the cheapest way. I'm looking for the easiest way. And that is going to be put a bag inside my carry-on, take it to Austin, on the way back, check a bag. So it only gonna cost me probably about $55. But in that check bag, I'm going to stuff it is with many bottles that I can without going overweight. Maybe I can bring back 5 or 6 bottles at a time. We'll see. But fingers crossed. If you're in Auburn, go across the line to Georgia. Here, I'm still here. It's spam. I should actually, I don't know how to disconnect my phone with all these spam calls. And I don't know why they start calling me all the time now. I get like probably 20 spam calls a day, and I can't stand that. Can't stand that. How's my finger? Um, it's doing way better. I had to go to the bone and joint clinic, and what they had to do is I thought they were going to drill holes, but they have a new procedure which they burn holes. So they have a torch that they actually put in there, burn a hole to relieve the pressure. And as soon as he put 2 holes in my finger, it went from like being this big and it just went back down and relieved all that pressure. And it feels pretty good. Now I still can't really bend it, and I don't know about the fingernail just yet. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I don't lose it. But it's doing better. So appreciate you asking. Yeah, hype the videos. I'm glad you said that, B, because I seen, I don't know if it's a new thing or not, about hyping YouTube videos. I know when I hit the button, it says that I can I can't hype my own video, but I'm pretty sure everyone out there can hype a video. I don't know if that pushes you out there more, or I don't know what that does. So if you can hype the video, I appreciate it. I don't know what it does, but let's try it. Let's try to see what it does. Yeah, I think you're allowed so much volume bottles and luggage. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right, but it can't be overweight. If you go overweight, they're going to tax you for that. What is the best way to learn to determine notes, taste, different bourbons, um, without breaking the bank? I would start to be honest with you. This is what I would do. I would probably start with bottled and bond products like the Evan Williams bottled and bond. Anything. What else? The early times, things that does not cost a lot of money, and I will put it in a glass Glencairn, and I would just close my eyes, put your nose up to it, make sure your mouth is open, and just just see what you smell. I mean, everyone does not smell the same notes in every bottle. Just see what you smell. And after you write it down, go back to see what everybody else say about that bottle. And then smell it again and see if you smell what they smell. And eventually, when you put something to your nose, you can be like, yeah, I smell the sweetness, oakiness, earthiness. You can actually smell it. And you have to do that repetition to actually get better at that. I'm not a professional at all. Matter of fact, I really need to do more of that because I'm not good at it, but I'm going to practice every time that I open up a bottle, and hopefully I get better in time. But great question. Yeah, I feel better. Penelope apple cinnamon old fashioned. Um, Jacob, let me tell you about that pre-made old fashioned. It's decent. It's decent. If you just now getting into old fashions, do not expect that pre-made old fashioned to taste like an old fashioned that you would get from an upscale bar. Totally different. What I usually do is when I get a pre-made old fashioned, I will put that on ice, but I will add a higher proof bourbon to it. I will add a orange peel, a premium cherry, and I might just smoke it very quickly. And it sort of uplifts that old fashioned that is pre-made in the bottle. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a decent old fashioned if you are just now getting into old fashions, but I've been drinking those for a very long time, and I like the higher proof bourbon. I like the cherry, the orange peel. So you have to add that to bring it up just a notch. But hey, let me know what you think about it when you give it a try. Chad, if I were you, because I can't actually I can't keep up with the comments. I feel you. Heaven Hill bottle, yeah, yeah. Heaven Hill, not a bad buy, especially not a bad bottle if you can get it at a great price. Yeah, everyone has their own taste preference, like a fine cigar. How many bottles do I have open? Agent, let me tell you, I probably have just offhand, I probably have 50 bottles open because at one point in time on live stream, I haven't been doing live streams for a while. I have been doing live streams probably uh, a month now, and I know every live stream I was popping probably uh, 4 to 5 bottles. So those bottles are open. Uh, I just got into the habit of this popping bottles, so I do probably have about 50 bottles open. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of those bottles open. Eventually, they're going to get dealt with. Either I'm going to have a big party or I'm going to do a lot of drinking. Probably the big party, though. Yeah, B was telling me a long time ago. He was like, "Hey man, you need to open some bottles up. You need to open some bottles up." All I heard, B, open some bottles up, and finally we have opened up some bottles. The only bottle that I'm looking forward to opening is going to be this Russell 13. When I get 9,000 subscribers, 9,000 subscribers, which I am very, very close to 9,000. When I do, I am going to pop this Russell's 13 open. And what I might do, I might just send some samples out of this Russell's 13 because that's going to be a big milestone for me. I don't know yet, but I'm definitely going to pop this one open. I'm excited about it. Do you have a Russell's 13? And what you think about it? Is it worth saving? I don't know. Is it worth uh I know I hear a lot of stuff about the Russell's 13 and all of it is good. So what's your opinion about it? I'm excited about it. I really am. I just literally opened 2 stags tonight. What stags did you open, B? Um, which ones? Does oxidation even happen? And oxidation does happen. I don't know how long. I guess it really depends on how you store your bottles. If you store them like at room temperature, out of the light, they may last a little longer in a cool room. But I don't know how long does the oxidation process happen, but I know it does happen. I wouldn't say keep a bottle open for a year. I mean, I would try to get rid of it by before then. And usually people do drink their bottles within that the year, but I really don't have an answer for that. Wild Turkey Rare Breed is a buy. It's a buy if you can find it at a great price because that rare breed is something that I always suggest people to actually have. So if someone says 6 to 8 months, especially cork, yeah, cork is loose. 12 months on the average. So some people say 12 months, 12 months. And usually, I mean, really and truly, usually people don't have bottles open for that long. Even though I know I have 50 bottles or so open, I know for sure that those bottles are going to be gone in 6 months. I know for sure. Um, Something's going to happen. I'm going to go to a party. Somebody's going to come over, friends. So 6 months, those bottles are going to be gone. So I'm not really worried about the oxidation process when it comes to bottles that I have open. 22A, 24D. Okay. Slipping George T. Stagg. You know, a George T. Stagg is on my wish list. Uh, Hopefully, I get one here in December allocation time. Hopefully, I'm up higher on the list that I can pick up a George T. Stagg. Russell's 13, Wednesday. It's amazing. I'm going to love it. Hopefully, I can get my 9,000 subscribers so I can open that bottle up. George C. Stagg coming over. Man, B, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I appreciate you, sir. Man, I appreciate you. Mm, yeah, you can't go wrong with this Heaven Hill grain glass. Very good. Hmm. Get very good bottle. Now I had to find a cork that I can actually put back into the Heaven Hill. And I know it's getting close to that time. I said I was going to not be on here that long. So again, for those who haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Do you have a um yeah, here we go here. This is going to be 124.3 proof. This one right here. This is a very good pour. I can see why people are this is 2024, by the way. I can see why some people are looking for the core heel, but I have to say this: do not pay secondary prices for that core heel. I don't think it's worth secondary prices. That's why I tend to tell people, if you go to stores and liquor stores and you go to drink anyway, why not join a bourbon club that at the end of the year you might can get a allocated bottle like a Core Hill for MSRP. I mean, you already drinking, you already going to the liquor store, so might as well be part of the bourbon club. You know, get their points up, and maybe you can get a Core Hill at MSRP, but I'm not going to pay secondary prices for that particular bottle. You know, that Core Hill, man, secondary, I would say you probably can find it $500 maybe, $4.99 for a Core Hill. And that's way too much money for that bottle. I mean, you know, to each his own. If you really, really, really want it, I mean, it's your money. You can buy what you want to buy. I mean, no judgments. I know I have paid a lot more for a bottle than I should have because I really wanted it. So, hey, really up to you. Really up to you. So, really quickly, is there anything anybody want to say? And before we leave this channel, because I think I'm going to have about 5 more minutes. What we are going to try to do every live stream. Does anyone have a birthday? Anyone have any special news that happened this week? Anybody have any interesting news that happened this week? Because I want to start to celebrate subscribers. I want to start to celebrate people who actually help this channel grow. So if you have any um, birthdays, anniversaries, any good news, put it in the comments below, and we are going to cheers to that before we leave this live stream. Take the Jack. I'm still looking for that Jack Daniels 14. Regional price for a stag. Regional price for a stag. I'm going to say I have purchased a stag for $69. But again, I have a good relationship for with store owners. So I'm going to say a reasonable price is going to be between 65 and 89, $90. I'm not going to pay more than $100 for a bottle of Stag, and that is on the high end. Because again, I have purchased a Stag for very close to MSRP for $69. So again, before we leave, we got about 4 minutes. Does anyone have anything that has happened that we can actually cheers to? Because my glass is empty. I want to get one more pour in so we can end this live stream. Retirement this 31st. I popped over on George C. Stagg, ER17. Okay. All right. So Ruben says he's going to retire the 31st of this year. 50 years old, looking for a beautiful whiskey and suggestion, please. We don't have Russell's 13. I'm Canadian, 50 years old, looking for a whiskey. So, you know, a beautiful whiskey. It's so many out there. What is your proof range of? Do you like the higher proof bourbons? Do you like the whiskey? Do you like bourbon? Do you like bottled? I mean, it's a lot of stuff out there. So give me a little bit more information of what you like, my friend. First bottle, I'll spend more, but after that, MSRP, yeah, yeah. So I think I see Ruben actually has something that we can actually do a toast to, and that is going to be retirement in this the 31st of December. So Ruben, I'm going to open the door for you since we are going to celebrate your retirement. Ruben, what do you want me to pour up? I know you can't see everything I have back here, but name a bottle that I would try to find. I'm going to pour it in this glass, and we are going to um, do a toast for your retirement. So, Ruben, the door is open for you. Ruben, you have any suggestions? Okay. 270 bottles. Cool. Happy retirement, Ruben. Saying, don't say the rest of the place. Nah. Ruben says, make this 10-year ride. All right. Here we go. Good choice, by the way. So, if anybody is out there that is drinking, or if you're online and haven't poured you a drink yet, everybody pick up their Glencairn or your beer or your bourbon, your whiskey, whatever you have, and we are going to tell my man Ruben, we're going to congratulate him on his retirement that's going to happen at the 31st of December. Hopefully, you have a great retirement, um, and hopefully, you have a great life after retirement. I don't know what your plans are, so hopefully you prosper. So shout out to you, Ruben. Cheers to you. Happy retirement. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. Now, just just to go over this Michter's straight rye whiskey. Again, happy retirement. It's a 10-year-old whiskey. 10-year-old rye. And I was looking for this bottle for a very long time. I actually got it um, in allocation season last year. And when I got it, I was excited about it. And then I opened the bottle and it was a decent pour. Um, it was a decent pour. It wasn't what I expected. And all the hype around this bottle, and I was trying to figure out why the hype was around this bottle, and I never could. That's why you still see it at this level here. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad pour, but the hype around the bottle, I think, was unnecessary, and that is my opinion. Because the finish is not really there. And it tastes like it's been watered down just a little bit, which I don't like. But then again, that's my opinion. Everybody has their opinion when it comes to bourbon and whiskey. 2024, let me see. I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it, B, because I got this. Let me see. I can't even see, man. I don't even have my glasses on. I'm gonna have to check on that, B, because I don't see any date on that bottle just yet. So I'm gonna check. I got this bottle. I can tell you when I got it. I got it December in 2024. So it might be, I don't know. I haven't seen the date on that one yet. It's on the neck. And yeah, I know, but it's sort of like I said, I can't see it. I see some numbers on it, but I really, yeah, I can't see that. Yeah, I can't see that. I see what you're talking about, B, but I can't see it. I'm going to have to get a man. Uh, I'm going to have to get something to see it. Yeah. Again, it's so vague that I can't see it, but I'm going to have to show. I'm going to have to figure out something um, to try to see that. But anyway, again, shout out to you. Thank you for stopping by a little old fashioned. It's almost that time to celebrate the wife's birthday. I appreciate everyone who has stopped by. Those who haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. I have a video coming out tomorrow at 6 o'clock. So check that out. I will be in Cookeville, Tennessee, doing some bourbon hunting. And when I was up there last weekend, I went by a store and I, I actually been in that store one time and it was exactly a year ago. And I went back in there and the same person was behind the counter, but it's a very good video. I did pick up a bottle. It's probably not the bottle that you think I picked up, but I did pick up a bottle because if you've been following my channel, you know that I pick up something in every store that I go into because I just like to do that because they let me take. So happy birthday. I would definitely tell her happy birthday. B, since I did get your gift in, it will be going out Monday for sure. I was waiting on this to come in because I didn't want to double ship things, but since I did get the gift in, B, your sample and your gift are going to be mailed Monday, absolutely for sure. So I'm going to actually give you the tracking number Monday night, and hopefully it will get to you by Christmas. Fingers crossed. I don't know, because if it took them a month to get this here, I don't know how long it's going to take to get to you. But fingers crossed, it's going to be on its way. Coke Zero. No, it wasn't a Coke Zero. It wasn't a Coke Zero. But again, appreciate you all. Thank you for stopping by. Until then, I will see you on my next live stream. Take care.